Right then, this is a quick walk around video. This is for a Honda CR-V. It's a 2-litre SE model, manual petrol car. It finished in passion red, which looks absolutely stunning in the flesh. This car's covered 89,000 miles. You'd barely believe it for the condition. It's incredibly clean. Facelift model, as you can see, gets this new style front end and rear end treatment, which looks absolutely fantastic on the car, I have to say. Front of the car, incredibly clean, lights and lenses, no cracks or condensation in them. Likewise, bonnet, hard to see a stone chip. There will be one, but hard to see anything noticeable on there. Near side, absolutely mirror smooth in the panels. The car's been washed off, not polished, and yet it's got such a natural gleam. I think it had a diamond bright treatment at some point in its life. Near side front alloy, very, very good indeed. The panels, absolutely lovely. Near side rear alloy, again, fantastic condition. Back of the car, again, wonderfully clean and tidy. New style front rear end treatment rather, with the chrome strip across the middle and the lower silver trim. And around to the off side of the car, and it's ridiculous. I mean, it looks like a car that's 2 or 3 years old, in all honesty. Offside rear, absolutely lovely as well. The remaining panel work is simply fantastic on the car. I very much doubt you can see one 5 years old as clean as this one. It's an absolute credit to their previous owners, but that is in beautiful condition. Coming to the boot area, which is of course absolutely cavernous, and unlike so many, again, even with much lower mileage and younger, it's been kept really nicely, helped by the obviously load liner there, which has protected the carpeted area underneath. Coming to the back, enormous amounts of legroom in these cars, and the interior, for what is effectively a family sort of shuttle, normally again very heavily used, and yet this one looks like it only occasionally had people in the back. Coming on the passenger side now at the front, with a full set of original Honda mats in the car. Passenger seats again on the front there, very good condition. When they come in on the front, door card again, lovely and clean. Same with the footwell areas, and driver's seats again for a car its mileage, done it incredibly well. So inside the car now, engine's running as is always the case, so the dashboard can be seen illuminated there, but it's in just incredible. The dashboard looks like new. Radio and information panel there, as you can see, working exactly as it should. Just pop the car into reverse, you can see rear parking camera working likewise again, which complements the front and rear parking sensors. Going down, yeah, incredibly clean and tidy. To the main dash binnacle, hopefully you can see 89,793 miles, and there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and roll nut key, all here in present with the car. Right, and this is a quick road test video. Sorry, a bit croaky this morning. For a Honda CR-V 2-litre SE manual. Car is registered SK65JBO, mileage of 89,793 recorded. The reason we do these videos, and especially actually this part, is to ensure that anyone who's online looking at any of our cars, they get to see the very car advertised actually in operation. The reason we feel it's important is because, you know, like numerous people have been to see cars which look absolutely fine in photographs or description, but only to get there and find out it's got an obvious fault when you drive the car. So hence that's why we do it. Also done very quiet country roads in this beautiful part of Gloucestershire, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on, and the hope is it will obviously be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you have a test drive in the car. So coming to the car itself, the car was actually part exchanged to us. The chap's bought another CR-V from us, obviously loves the cars, loves the brand rather. Engine starts instantly and settles to a completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all related to the engine or any other part of the car. And temperature gauge is running at 3rd, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle, by the way. The engines are cam chain driven, so there's no cam belts to worry about on them. But more than that, there's just a lovely engine to use on a daily basis. You know, regardless of the mileage, and this is nothing for one of these, the engine feels like new, sounds like new, pulls like new. They're docile, they're flexible, they're economical. When you put your foot down, keep your foot down, you pull and you just keep pulling. Initially put your foot down, crikey, come on, but then it just goes and goes and goes. It's just one of those engines where you think it's just going to tail away and it doesn't. But it is a lovely unit. Also, when you put your foot down, a lovely sweet engine note, and it just keeps, as I say, it just, you know, at points other engines just die away. This one just keeps going, and you get used to driving like that if you need to. Engine then feeds through to the clutch and gearbox. Clutch in the car, absolutely perfect. Light, smooth, positive. Bike point exactly where it's meant to be. It's one fine order. Then you've got this superb gearbox. Best in its class, but it is the best in its class. It's not anything that's got anything close to this. Starts with the positioning of the gear lever. Hand pulls naturally to it. The angle plane for gear lever movement is completely natural, so as you go forward it rises slightly. There's no kind of dislocating your shoulder to use it. It's all fingertip, but it feels mechanical, it feels weighty in a nice way. You can feel the engagement, which you don't generally speaking, because like most gearboxes now with front-wheel drive or front transverse engines, I should say, this is full drive, it's cable operated. Yeah, it just feels like it's going straight into box underneath and zero wear, absolute zero. You come to the chassis of the car. Honda were light years ahead of the game, and they, you know, don't necessarily, and I hate to say because you think I'm being biased, but don't necessarily believe road tests you read. Quite often they'll say with the CRV, yeah, they ride nicely, yeah, they go through corners okay, they're not exciting, they're almost a bit of a downer on them. Basically, the car is ultimately designed for what it's going to do. So, ferrying you, but more likely you and passengers around. And it does a brilliant job of it. So if it wants to make it sporty, they could. Look at a Type R. If they want to make the car handle the racetrack, they can do it. That's not the issue. So what they give you is this lovely steering. It's really nicely weighted. And again, unlike so many of its competitors, which like it, will use electric power steering, but they tend to give you kind of lifeless, horrible helms. This one tracks nice and straight. It's very precise when you go through the corners and works with the chassis. It's tuned to the chassis brilliantly. Because what the chassis gives you is a very well judged ride. Because ultimately, comfort is an incredibly subjective thing. There will always be people who will put at absolute priority the most pillowy of rides, and to achieve that you'll have to have very soft springs and dampers, but then when you go to the corners it's going to lollop about. What this does, it does superbly over this section of the road, which is horrible by the way, it's missing out really rattles and clogs on which there's nothing. It rides it, just dismisses them really well, but it still allows enough torqueness in the chassis so when you go to the corners it's incredibly accomplished. As I said, not sporty, but the body control is fantastic. It flows the corners really nicely, far better than you'd ever give it credit for. And that's why I always look at those rotors and think, well, they just really miss the bottom. The whole car feels as if it just rolled off the production line. It's just so solid in every way. The brakes are fantastic. There's no pulsing, there's no vibrations. They're strong. And then you come to the interior, which is a lovely place to sit because you've got brilliant visibility around in the car. You feel very confident straight away. You can actually see the bonnet, which is a miracle. Very easy to place. You've got huge wing mirrors on either side to give you confidence when changing lanes or doing manoeuvres. But what a video can't get across, of course, is the sheer build quality, which again has always been one of my pet hates with these road tests. These are like media and the YouTube people. They always say the best built SUVs in this class will almost sell in German because they sound clunky and they've got these squishy plastics everywhere. No, this is build quality. This car's done 89,000 miles and hardly exhibits a noise from the interior. It just feels new. And that's fairly typical for the brand, by the way, and the model. Because what Honda do, they put it together with materials which are going to suit its use. So yeah, they know it's going to be a family car. They know things are going to be knocked and hit, or things spilt on them, all that kind of stuff. So they give you the materials you can to clean easily. They designed it so it's easy to clean, and it is. But it's superbly built, and it's been kept in fantastic condition. The dash layout is ever so easy to navigate your way around it. Day or two driving, you've mastered it. It's dead easy. What you will notice when you navigate around the dash, every single button, everything you twist or turn or press has a beautifully damped feel to it. It's superbly engineered. The dash binnacle in front is a classic Honda affair, just gorgeous, simple detailing which makes when you look at it, you get information, you look back on the road instantly. And you've got this lovely leather bound steering wheel, which the rest of the interior is just in fantastic condition. This car has genuinely been absolutely